Well, it's, let's see, what is it, June 9th. It's Saturday, Sunday?
Sunday. 9 a.m.
When you're retired. Yeah, I can't figure out what day it is.
Anyway.
So it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Is it?
It's overcast. The tide is actually in. Let me just fix this a little bit so you can. There we go. That's a little better.
Nice view, except for that dead tree.
Yeah, there's a dead tree right there. We had our anniversary dinner last night. We went out to Hunter's Ale House in Charlottetown and had a really good meal. Yep, mussels and spinach dip, not a plate, spinach dip nachos, a beer or two, and then very, very good mussels. Yeah, just done exactly the way we hoped that the day would be. And yeah, great meal. Came back. It started raining. Storm came through, and thunder, lightning. But we expected a little bit of bad weather. We've been blessed. All the other trips we've had so far, everywhere we've gone, been perfect weather. The saving grace here is, I mean, the views are as good as we could expect with it being overcast, but the temperature is good. I mean, it's cool. It's cool. I've got my little neck thing on to keep me a little bit warm. It's supposed to be sunny later on this afternoon, and actually a little bit better tomorrow. So we're gonna go into what is it? What's the location we're going to this morning? Victoria by the Sea. We're gonna check out that little town and maybe the Founders Mall in Charlottetown a little bit later. Indoors, lots of restaurants, gift shops, and things like that. Parking is, I guess, at a premium downtown. We found that out last night when we were looking for a place to park by Hunter's Ale House. There were like no places to park. And the waitress actually said she had to park on the street down a couple blocks from where she worked.
And coming in with a GMC 2500 doesn't help.
Yeah, with a big trailer hitch on the back. It's not like we have a compact car, but we're going to get out of the city a little bit later, and we'll see what we can see. Hey, as always, embrace the adventure. We left the campsite and made quick time along the coast and soon arrived at Victoria by the Sea. Parking was easy as it was off-season, but we soon learned that it was a double-edged sword, as many of the shops and restaurants were closed or had limited hours. We checked out the gift shops because, hey, that's what you do as a tourist. They're open, so we'll have to check them out. The bag lady.
Of course.
Food guy.
This is a cute shop. Except I don't have an island house camp, but anyway.
We're in the little village of Victoria by the Sea. So I think we are right there. Island chocolates. All right, let's see. What, up around here? What time in the morning is it now? Oh, Island Chocolate's right. Everything opens like at 10 o'clock in the morning.
10:13.
Oh, 10:13. No, perfect. Too
Early for chocolate.
It's never too early for chocolates. I've already had my coffee, but Jane had to pick up some chocolates for us.
But you can't see in this
Can't see
bag.
them in the bag, that's right. Island Chocolates. Cute store. Good chocolate. More shops ahead.
More shops ahead.
Typical fishing village style house, but unique colors
the metal
really
roof.
make it stand out. A few minutes ago, we just came down a side street, or a street, and the smell of the lilacs, there was a big lilac bush that was along the side of the street, and the smell was just not overpowering, it was beautiful, and just happened to see. Oh, yeah, they smell great. These are beautiful, but these are great. It's a rough life. Embrace the adventure.
Embrace the adventure. Embrace the adventure.
Embrace the adventure.
Pretty hard.
So what's the saying, Jane? Tide's out, dirt's in. What?
Yes. You got it. You got it. Tequamanon Falls.
No, Tequamanon Falls.
Tequamanon Falls.
You gotta learn to say it right.
Yeah.
It only took us like 6
falls.
weeks.
The fall.
The falls. Yeah.
Well, this is a lighthouse that was built in 1879.
Yeah.
And so the stairway in it is their idea of stairs, but it's really a ladder.
Oh,
I have the key.
Oh, perfect.
Until he comes along.
wonderful. The student, what is there, a student that takes care of it or just?
Well, there's a Seaport Museum that leases it from the village.
Yeah.
The village owns this lighthouse.
Yeah.
It's just rotting into the ground.
Wow.
So we thought that was kind of shameful.
Yeah.
It's an important part of our cultural
Oh, absolutely.
history. It looks good.
I think it looks
for now.
great.
And it's what you call a range light. The term range light means there's two of them.
Yep.
And the second light is up the road about a half a mile. And higher ground, so when you're out at sea, it appears above this one.
Yeah.
And they had giant red diamonds facing
Yeah.
the sea. So you would move your ship around till the diamond was over the diamond.
Yeah.
And if you kept it like that, you're in this channel, down, and then like this. So there's 3 course changes that you need. And this was only one that you line up. And then there's 2 more over on another point, way over there where our house is.
Yep.
We had perhaps 400 people in the village in the old days. Now we're down to 100.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's not a big population.
Yes, I've been there for 40 years. And,
How-
the winter's my favorite part.
Nobody's around.
Well, as long as you got a warm house, and a good car with studded tires, and you don't have any real obligation to be anywhere,
Right.
it's just like being on vacation.
Right.
Come on in. Here's the evil stare. There was 3 days ago, a Chinese family was here, and there were grandpa
Yep.
and all the grandkids and in between. And they were very keen on the lighthouse, and I told them all, and they understood English very well, that you can come down backwards. You got signs saying go down backwards. Anyway, the old fella, he was the last one down. I'm talking to them here as they're going out.
No.
I hear the sound of somebody falling down.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
It's like, ooh, it's a cringy kind of noise.
Yeah, it's
If you've
not-
ever heard it before, you
Yeah.
know what I mean. Yeah. Anyway, it was kind of pinned up there. He kind of stopped himself from falling the full distance, but God, that was scary.
3 somersaults on a splat.
Yeah.
Oh, it was like if you fell down that, you're gonna die.
Going up.
Oh, no problem. Oh, of course I'm going on. Of course. I don't do heights. This is great.
wastewater. Wharf
Yes.
still.
Well, thank you very much.
Oh, you're
I
quite
appreciate
welcome.
it.
Oh, you're welcome.
Great. Trying to walk along and enjoy ourselves.
And out comes the camera. No, I'm good with it. I'm fine. Where are we? Charlottetown,
Charlottetown on the boardwalk
near the Founders
near the Founders Food Market or Food Mart.
Hall and Market. Food
Founder.
Mall.
See, Jane and I have you can see we have difficulty pronouncing names of locations, remembering names of locations, dates.
What day?
Yeah, that's what happens when you get old and retired.
Hey,
and,
speak for
Oh, yeah.
yourself. Anyway, Charlotte, right downtown Charlottetown.
strolling along. Right, honey? Enjoying, embracing the adventure, or embrace the adventure, honey.
Right. Embrace the adventure. Oh, somebody's going
Embrace the
boating.
adventure. Actually, that's a cute little boat. Little tiny thing. Can barely.
Still have a lemon. Oh yeah, the marble's very nice.
I'll try.
The marble as well.
Whatever.
Excellent.
Random thing.
You're welcome.
Potato fudge.
That's what I'm getting for. Oh, I didn't know I was on TV. Did you get that whole tasting on? Well, me anyway. Bag with that as well. These traveling or? Well, we're camping.
Oh,
We'll
okay.
be going back to New Hampshire.
Oh,
A
not
few
you from New
days.
Hampshire. Whereabouts?
Just east of Concord.
Concord? Right on.
You know where that is?
I've only been there probably about, in my lifetime, maybe 50 times.
Oh,
Oh, sure. Died in the Red Sea sand. We're just taking a little stroll in Charlottetown over to Queen Street because there's supposed to be a lot of shops in there on Queen Street, and so we're just getting our steps in. No visit to Charlottetown would be complete without a visit to Cal's Creamery. Cow chips? Cow chips. Tried to get her to buy me that cow sweatshirt. I saw it online. I said, I gotta have
Want a picture with the cow?
it. I got a picture of you with the cow.
No.
Come on. Move over. Get it? Move over. So yesterday while we were sitting around the fire pit, I happened to look over. It's about 10 feet from us. Noticed that a tire lug was missing on the right front tire of the truck. We've just had service done on the truck. We had an oil change and a tire rotation. So here I am. It's Monday morning, and Jane and I are heading to the local Chevy dealership to see if we can get a tire lug put on this thing. So I'm not happy. I'd rather be doing something else on my Prince Edward Island on my vegetation. I'd rather be doing something else on my Prince Edward Island vacation. But it's 8 o'clock in the morning, or 8:12 right now, and we're heading out. Here she is laughing at me. That's what happens.
I needed a laugh this morning.
Yeah. 44 years of marriage, and that's what I get. It's 8:48 in the morning, and we just stopped into Hillside Chevrolet GM in Charlottetown. We got a replacement lug nut, and the gentleman charged us $13 for it, and they're going to put it on for us. I am just so excited about this. Outstanding. I can't get over how quick and easy this is. We'll be back on our way on our vacation in a moment.
All right.
Thank you, sir. Right front.
Right front.
Man, oh man, and we are back on the road again. Perfect. So I'm just gonna pull down the road and get set up. Wow, this is great. Can't believe it.
easier.
Thank you very much, Hillside. Yes.
Great job, friendly.
Fantastic.
Fast.
Yes. So we just got out of Charlottetown and we're heading up the Central Coastal Drive, the Central Coastal section of Prince Edward Island. And as soon as we got out of Charlottetown, it immediately turned to farmland. It is beautiful. The congestion just went away. We just passed through a little construction site. Thank goodness we did not have our camper with us, because it was literally 10 feet wide and dirt, and they were working with bulldozers directly. It would have been tight. So it's a good thing we didn't have a campsite we had to go to up here. We're not towing the camper today. We're just taking a side trip, a day drive. We're gonna see the coastal scenery once we get up to the national park. But this is the farmland on Route 2, just out of Charlottetown. We're probably 15 kilometers outside of town, outside of the city.
So something else we've noticed, you may have already heard this maybe in other videos or whatever, everybody's lawn is perfect. Everybody's lawn is mowed short. Everybody's house, the landscaping is neat and tidy. It's really amazing. Even though the house may not be that great, the lawn and the shrubs look beautiful. So that's all I wanted to say.
So we're driving down the road and there's a fox. Oh, it's got an animal in its mouth. The fox trotted into the thick, tangled underbrush left behind by Hurricane Fiona, which hit the island in 2021. Everywhere we went, we could see the destruction. It's clear it'll take years for the island to recover. Jane and I are in North Rustico, and we found this really neat boardwalk. Decided to take a quick break, walk along the Rustico Promenade.
Get in some steps.
Yeah. Very few steps. We've only had like 1,500 steps. Virtually no exercise today, so instead of just, being slugs, well, I'm not a slug.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, so we're getting our exercise today. It's a little chilly this morning, a little wind, but yeah.
Nice boardwalk.
Beautiful boardwalk. There are other people out here today, even though it is a little cool but windy. A woman's over here mowing her lawn in a short sleeve tank top, and it's probably 55 degrees.
Shorts.
With a breeze coming in off the ocean, and it's incredible. But we've seen some beautiful farmland along the way. It just got cloudy maybe half an hour ago. It was beautifully sunny, so there was a little bit of overcast coming through clouds, and I'm not sure, we haven't seen the radar yet to see whether or not there's any rain on the way, but we'll deal with it.
And note to my previous comment that everybody's landscaping, lawns are mowed. That woman is doing her job in getting her lawn taken care of.
Yeah. So as soon as we get home, the lawn's going to be a little bit longer when we get home, so Jane will be out there taking care of it. enjoying yourself, Fred? We're at the Green Gables Visitors Center. We're going to go in and check it out. Neither Jane and I or I have read the book,
I was
but
just going to say, but we will now. But I've heard of it, but I've never read it.
and shame on us.
Start your visit. Oh, sorry.
No.
It's just to the left in the exhibit hall. I don't know if you want to step outside till this is done, but
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's
Okay. Thank you.
They're testing the fire alarm system, and they said there's nothing to worry about. Neither Jane or I had read Anne of Green Gables or any of Lucy Maud Montgomery's many books. But due to the impact that she had on literature, we felt that it was important to visit the Green Gables Heritage Place and see the inspiration of her books. We were most interested in the rugged island lifestyle that she must have led here on the island only 100 years ago, and how that shaped her writings. As we toured the grounds and viewed her homes and furnishings, we spoke of how hard life must have been for the community in this area, and especially on a young girl.
Are there real pieces in here? Aren't there some real pieces?
like the artifacts.
Yeah.
So for the most part, almost everything in here are real artifacts
Oh.
from the Victorian era. There's just like a handful of recreations.
Okay.
And then of course the house itself is the same as it was back in the day. So yeah, there's lots of real things.
All right, thank you.
The cupboards in my grandmother's house, the pantry, were just like that.
Okay, so I'm happy.
I know. Rent this out as a bed and breakfast.
So basic.
Some of the stuff is pretty deluxe. I mean,
Just saying their needs, what they have.
oh, right. It's probably a bit. Excuse me. That's exactly right. I can imagine. Don't be all over that. Somehow I think this one's more than $10 or $25. This is the heart of the haunted wood that L.M. Montgomery recalled from her childhood and created for Anne of Green Gables. Like Montgomery, Anne imagined all kinds of ghostly things waiting to leap out from among the shadows. Can you hear the eerie rustling and creaking of the trees? That was not in the book, Jane.